What's up, y'all? Hi. How's it going? Haven't been live in a minute. Checking out all the new features on Facebook right now, so that's why you see me squinting. But what's up? How's everybody doing? Happy Thursday. So good to see you, my love. Thank you for dropping in with me. I wanted to chat today a little bit. If you're here, say hi in the comments. I think I can look. Things are new on this thing, so bear with me. I don't even know if I can see. Anyways, say hi, say what's up. I'll check the comments later. And thanks for hanging with me right now. I'm feeling pretty aligned today and pretty happy, so I'm glad you're here. I wanted to talk today about a cheat sheet that I can help you with. I'm looking at my notes. If you know your attachment style. What's up, Randy? How's it going? It's good to see you. Do you, if you're watching this, do you know your attachment style? Curious. If you do, put it in the comments. I'm curious to see where you are. I've noticed that more and more people know what their attachment style is. So we're talking an anxious attachment style, an avoidant attachment style, disorganized attachment style, or a secure attachment style as it pertains to relationships. And of course, you know that I talk about romantic relationships here and dating. So I'm curious if you know yours and you're open to share, drop it in the comments. My go-to attachment style used to be avoidant attachment style, for sure. I was quick to run away, quick to avoid, quick to shut down, guilty. So I know you, and I know a lot of anxious and also disorganized as well. So wherever it is, wherever you are not wrong. You belong here. You make sense. The good news is that can all be healed. I've done it. It's what I teach my clients to do. But I wanted to talk today a little bit of a cheat sheet about your attachment style. And again, feel free to share that in the comments. I see a lot of mistakes out there that it kind of rubs me the wrong way, maybe a little bit. Because we are in this age where there's a lot of information, y'all. Like, there's a lot of information. We can spend, like, our whole lives basically Googling things and looking at Instagram for information. And I think if you are in the awareness phase, like maybe if you don't know your attachment style, the books and the podcasts and the Instagrams and all of that stuff is very helpful. Because I remember when I was in that phase and kind of that awareness phase, when I was healing, when I was like putting all of these things together about, oh, shit, that's me. And oh my God, like it really helped me in like reading about these experiences and putting that two and two together. So I understand, like, if that's where you are, this may not be the right video for you, but feel free to listen on. But what I'm talking about more is an elevated, maybe the next levels after that points of awareness. For example, like I see people that know their attachment style, and most of the people that I see and the people that I work with are pretty like elevated already. They've maybe done a lot of healing or been in therapy, or they're pretty self-aware, right? Like they can probably identify their attachment style, but they still can't seem to get the right, in the context of dating, still can't seem to get the right partner, or they're seeing behaviors come up that they categorize as self-sabotaging behaviors, which, that's like a whole other live. Ask me questions. Let me know if you're still with me in the comments. But we're kind of at a precipice, I think, because that we have all of this information out there and available. There are parts of us that think that that is enough, that just having this information And again, like I've been there, I know that awareness phase and how powerful that is, right? Because you're coming in to to all this new knowledge, you're learning about yourself and all of this stuff. And then people tend to get stuck after that because they don't know where to go. And likely that phase has been like a solo phase, right? Like reading the books, the podcasts, like even like looking at Instagram feeds or videos on YouTube. It can definitely get us to a certain level. And I commend you if you're already there. The issue is that for some of us, if we're still having problems attracting the right people in our lives, if we're still having problems by being really anxious and having a lot of anxiety and overwhelm in dating, or if you were like me, like I was having problems of not even putting myself out there and really just wanted to live alone, when in reality, that's not really what I wanted. And if that's what you want, that's cool. I would question that, but that's, that's me. I like to push the edges a little bit. But the issue is this whole thing, that this solo healing journey can be dangerous if we start to see these behaviors in our lives and we don't know how to change them. We think that we've gotten to this certain point on our own and we don't know how to go forward and to change these different behavior patterns. So whether, like, consciously I can tell you that you probably don't think this, but there is probably a part of you that thinks just knowing your attachment style is enough for you to heal it. And I want to debunk that. It is a myth that just knowing things is enough to make changes. And I know, like, cognitively you probably agree with me, but I bet that there is a part of you that says, oh, I got this on my own, especially if you're seeing all this like confusion and anxiety and maybe a lot of like strife like in the dating world, right? So I understand that, right? Like, we're in the Western society, everyone's praised for like being a solo, rising to the top, self-made, this, all of this stuff, and a lot of people are praised and put on pedestals. So it's normal to see that and to do that within yourself. So really, like, what I'd like to do is just really kind of pull that apart a little bit. And you are not alone in this. You are not alone in this. In fact, when we get to this point, for me, for example, in my healing, when I had been doing a lot of healing on my own, like reading the podcast, listening to podcasts and all that stuff, I hit a wall in my healing journey because I was trying to do everything on my own. And even, I even had like, therapists here and there, never, like, it was effective, I guess, at that layer that I was in, but I always was like, there's a part of me like, oh, I got that. I got it. Because for most of my life, I did have to like have it and take care of myself. That's another thing. Check that in my autobiography. I'm just kidding. But I want to give you credit for getting to where you are. Researching, like Randy, thank you for sharing that. Like researching where you are, and you are not alone in this in this healing and in these behaviors. Like I almost guarantee you, I've done it. I've done all of the things that you're doing, and I've been frustrated and confused as well. So what I would really like to put forth today is there is a lot of new science coming out in the last 5 to 7 years about how our cognitive, what we know in our heads doesn't always translate to what we do, like our actions and our behaviors and our patterns, for example. And why this is important, what actually kind of works when we're looking to find the one, or we're looking to date with confidence, or we're looking to date with magnetism, what actually works is not just knowing your attachment style and knowing that you need more self-love, but learning how to heal and make space and embody those things, embody a secure attachment, so you can have dating boundaries, so you can have this open magnetic feeling when you're out there dating, instead of like a needy or maybe even an avoidant feeling. And that helps you, like I said, it's like this embodiment of your true essence, your true self-love and your self-worth. One of the biggest things that gets me in the self-development world is like when people say, oh, you just need more self-love. Oh, just go do that. Like you can go buy that at the store, and some people try. Like I raise my hand to that. Like, oh, you need more self-love. If it was that easy, then we would already do it, right? But if we come in, we see ourselves in these self-sabotaging behaviors and these self-sabotaging patterns, and we try to work through them most of the time on our own. A lot of times we end up frustrated, confused, and we feel like we're going to fail. And I want to say, like, if that's you, you make complete sense. You make complete sense. You're safe to be who you are and be authentic in this space with me. I can guarantee you that there are ways for you not to fail in dating and in relationships. It's a system that I went through, and that's something I wanted to talk to you about today too. And one thing to get you ready for this transformation that you're seeking, for this magnetism that you really want to have when you're out there dating, for this epic love that you want to enter into your life, this extraordinary love. Most of the people that are attracted to my work don't want just ordinary love, y'all. They want extraordinary love. That's why they've been holding out, whether they know it or they don't. And the first thing that you can really do is start to look at your patterns. Like, how are you on the dating apps? Do you go delete and download, delete and download, delete and download? How are you feeling about that? Is it frustrating? Is it confusing? Do you get angry with people quickly, or do you judge? Are you quick to judge, or do you feel free and calm and feel like maybe dating's fun? I mean, what? Dating fun? It's possible, right? So that, I would say, take a look at that. Take a look at that at the beginning. And this one thing is important because we're talking about awareness, but we're talking about awareness at like maybe level 3 deeper, right? And it's awareness more than, oh, this is your attachment style, or you just need more self-love. It's awareness of how this is showing up in your life. Check out your patterns. So I would say start a notes app within the week, and you're out there, say you're out there dating, or you're trying to connect with people, if you're not dating right now, and see what kind of comes up for you. Like, do you see frustration and confusion a lot? Do you tend to sleep with people quicker than you want to? Do you feel anxiety and overwhelm when you're dating? Or maybe you feel needy, or maybe you're really anxious because you don't know when you're going to hear back from them. Just take a look at that, put it in the notes app, try to put away the shame of that happening, because I know it doesn't feel good, and just be observant of what is happening in your life. And when you do that, message me if you want to and share that with me, and I want to give you that small step to start to look at your life and things differently, because you are not wrong. You are not bad. Everything that is happening with you is okay. It's normal. It makes sense. There's parts of you that this pattern, it keeps you safe from something. And that's really one of my, that is really that's my gift, is to find that for you. Speaking of, I would love to invite you. I have, we are at about half capacity now, so I have about 10 more spaces left for the free 3-day Call in the One challenge, the free 3-day Call in the One challenge, where we will be going through and workshopping specifically through my love method for finding epic magnetic love. It's going to be amazing. It's March 24th, 25th, and 26th. I'll put the link to sign up in the comments. And if you would like to join, I would love to have you. We're going to be talking a lot about this. We're going to be talking about actionable steps and workshopping through the method that I have come to give you, really, through my healing, my work, and my embodiment. And this is the work. It's more than just reading on your podcast. Sometimes it's even more than just going to therapy. I'm not bashing therapists. A lot of my clients are therapists and healers. But I call myself the cleanup crew, because I tend to get a little bit deeper for whatever reason. That is my gift, and that's why I'm here. So I'd love to have you. Like I said, we're about half capacity for the free 3-day call in the one challenge. I would love to have you. It'd be great to see you there. I love y'all. See you later.